Someone has to be strong, even when tired, even when afraid, even with no support. Someone has to rise. And maybe that someone is you. When everything falls apart, most people wait for a hero. But real heroes aren't called. They rise, alone, in silence. You want to be that person? Then stop waiting for applause. Be the first to wake up. Be the first to act. Be the one who carries the weight no one else wants to touch. Your family might never say thank you. Your friends might never understand what you're building. But that's not the point. You don't do it for recognition. You do it because someone has to. Be the one who stands when everyone else falls. Be the one who inspires without speaking. Be the one who keeps going even when bleeding inside. The world needs examples, not complaints. Get up. Show how it's done. Because if not you, then who? Your mind is a battlefield, and every day, enemies try to invade. Fear, doubt, failure, shame. They show up like invited guests, and you let them in. You feed them. You believe them. Enough. Your mind is sacred. It's your last line of defense. And if you don't protect it, no one will. You have to be the guard, armed against weak thoughts, against the voices that whisper, "You can't. You're not enough. Do it later." Silence those voices. Replace them with commands. Get up, train, work, keep going. You don't have time to self-sabotage. No room for distractions. Your mind either builds or destroys, depending on who's in control. You let any thought rule you, or will you build a fortress so strong nothing shakes it? Rejection will come, failure will knock, pain will visit. But if your mind is strong, none of it will break you. You'll keep going. Build your wall. Protect your territory. Master your mind, or it will master you. You want to change your life? Then get ready to do the same thing every single day. No glamour, no applause, no instant results. Victory isn't born from inspiration. It's forged in brutal repetition. Do it again, even when you're tired, even when you're bored, even when no one's watching. While the weak chase variety, the strong stay the course. One brick a day, one workout at a time, one habit after another. The difference between you and the ones who already made it, they didn't stop. They failed, they fell, they repeated. You think it's luck? It's not. It's persistence. It's a quiet obsession with consistency. There's no magic formula, no shortcut, just one way forward. Repeat until it becomes second nature, until it becomes who you are. Repetition is what separates the dreamers from the doers. Want to change your body? Repeat. Want to change your mind? Repeat. Want to change your life? Repeat. Work like a maniac, train like a beast, study like it's your last chance, because it is. Every day you repeat, you move further from who you were and closer to who you were born to be. Do it. Repeat until it becomes inevitable. You want to grow? Then stop waiting for the world to pressure you. Create your own. Train like someone's coming to take you down tomorrow. Study like your family's future depends on it. Work like every second is your last shot, because it is. Most people only move when chaos knocks on their door, when it's already too late. But the great ones, they don't wait for disaster. They simulate hell every day, and they still win, even in peace. You need to act like your life is on the line, because it is. Every skipped workout, every delayed task, every weak choice you repeat, it all pulls you further from the man you're supposed to become. Build an environment where weakness suffocates, where laziness has no oxygen, where discipline screams louder than doubt. Self-demand isn't oppression, it's disguised freedom. It's knowing you don't need someone else to hold you accountable, because you already demand more from yourself than the world ever could. That pressure, it's your shield, it's your engine. You want to be ordinary, or do you want to be remembered? Then press harder, push further, demand more, as if your life depends on it, because it does. You don't need to be a genius. You don't need to be gifted. You don't need to be the chosen one. You just need to keep going. Because what separates the winners from the forgotten is one thing: persistence. How many people have you seen start with everything and disappear? How many were better than you, but quit? They had potential. So do you, but they lacked persistence. Maybe you have too, but that can change. You don't lose because you're weak. You lose because you stop. You quit halfway. You fold when it gets hard. You make excuses. Blame others. Tell yourself you'll try again, later. But later never comes. Only regret does. The truth, legends are stubborn, relentlessly stubborn. They keep going when they're sick, when they're broke, when no one believes anymore. Why? Because they know talent guarantees nothing, but persistence builds everything. You don't need to be brilliant. You need to be consistent. You need to be obsessed. You need to be the one who doesn't stop. Not today, not tomorrow, not when it all falls apart. Be the one who keeps going. Even if you're limping, even if you're failing, even if you're alone, because persistence turns anyone into a legend. You don't have time. Stop acting like you do. You get 75 summers, if you're lucky, maybe less. And some are already gone, and you still think you can keep putting things off? Time owes you nothing. It moves, and it takes everything with it. Every minute you waste is a choice to not become who you could be. Death is closer than you think, and that's beautiful, because it's what gives life its value. A ticking clock is what makes you run. The countdown is what separates the doers from the dreamers. Use that. Feel the urgency burning in your chest. Every morning, every night, every second slipping through your fingers. Do you want to leave the world exactly as you found it? Or do you want your mark carved into the concrete of time? You are not eternal, but your legacy can be if you act now. If you stop wasting what little time you have left, don't wait. Time won't. Turn the ticking clock into fuel, into war, into fire, because every second counts, and every second lost was gone forever. The pain came, and you thought it was the end. But what if it's the beginning? What if this pain is the exact brick you needed to build your strength? The weak run. They hide. They complain. They distract themselves. But the strong, the unbreakable, they face it. They use it. They transform it. Pain isn't the enemy. It's a tool. It's the anvil where the steel of your character is forged. Suffering isn't a sentence. It's raw material, the only thing that shapes a real human being. You want to be remembered? Then show your scars. Show that they didn't stop you. Show that every single one became part of your armor. You feel anger, fear, shame? Good. Use it. Train with it. Create with it. Build with it. Every tear can turn into strength. Every fall can become foundation. Every failure can fuel your rise. You don't need to erase your past. You need to devour it. Transform it. Let it push you harder than any applause, any praise, any outside motivation. Pain can break you, or it can crown you. The choice is yours, and it starts now. You're writing your story right now, with every decision, with every choice you make, or don't. And the question is simple. What ending do you want to read? A rough draft full of almosts, or an epic so powerful even silence stands? To applaud, you're the author, but you're also the main character and the villain. If you keep sabotaging yourself, life won't hand you a finished script. It gives you blank pages and waits for you to write with courage, with sweat, with blood, if needed. You can't go back and rewrite the beginning, but you can start now and craft an ending worth remembering. Do you want to turn the last page with pride? Then build it now. Be it now, do it now. The story only gets good when the character suffers, falls, and rises stronger, more certain, unbreakable. Don't let your life become a what if. Don't let your legacy fade in mediocrity. Rise, act, decide, because the book of your life is still being written, and no one else can sign the ending for you.